the death penalty is completely unacceptable even in the most extreme cases. Never, never, never. Is what I would say if I have no testosterone, I hate God, and if my mother got brutally raped by some man and he cut her every single roll of like sushi rolls and cauterized it, each wound one by one, I wouldn't want the guy to be punished. That's exactly what I would say if all of these three things were true, but they're not. So I'll get into why the death penalty must be reinstated, and it's super good. So let's begin. I'll be using the Bible, the Catholic Church, and the greatest theologian to ever exist, Thomas Aquinas, also the Pope, to prove it. So in Genesis chapter 9 verse 6 it says, "Whoever sheds the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed, for God made man in his image." This is a direct command from God himself to kill all the murderers. And in contrast to that, Malachi chapter 3 verse 6, it says, "I the Lord do not change." So if he commands something back in the day, he commands it today and tomorrow and all the days to come. It's forever. I'll continue. In Romans chapter 13 verse 4 it says, "For he is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword in vain. He is the servant of God, an avenger who carries out God's wrath on the wrongdoer." So basically that verse is talking about the government. The governments are put by God, so the governments can sentence you to death. It's their choice. So if they do that, then you're cooked, okay? So let me make it clear. The Bible and the church does not support that individuals like myself, because I'm a civilian, I'm not a police or a judge. I cannot sentence people to death myself. I can just go around vigilante and kill people. That's sinful, very bad. But I'll continue. In the Catechism of the Council of Trent 1566, "The power of life and death is committed to the civil magistrate to punish the guilty and protect the innocent." It's very clear. For 2000 years the church has said, yes, people who do specific sins like murder and rape, they must be killed. It's non-negotiable. And here the Pope, in 1952, he says, if the state fails to kill him, then civilians must kill him. So there are some very rare cases where I myself, for example, as a civilian, must go and kill him, the condemned guy. So he says, even in the case of the death penalty, the state does not dispose of the individual's right to life arbitrarily, but acts as they... Oh, that was the wrong. I was quoting wrong, but he did say that. You can Google it up, what I just said about him. Saint Thomas Aquinas also affirmed this. He said, if a man be dangerous and infectious to the community on account of some sin, it is praiseworthy and advantageous that he be killed in order to safeguard the common good. Also, Thomas also affirmed that you must leave it to the authorities. You can't be a vigilante and do it yourself. And I'll continue. It's not just killing, that's the thing. If you sentence a man to death, it can actually lead to his salvation, because you can say to him, look, we're gonna kill you, you can repent and be saved, but we're still gonna kill you even if you repent. So the guy might repent and he actually might be saved and go to heaven. Like, that's a real thing, you know. And some people might say, yeah, we have better ways now, and we don't need to, we have like rehab and stuff like that. That's so blasphemous, because what you're saying is God is outdated. That's basically what you're saying. So if I were you, I would watch my mouth. But that's about it. So yeah, I hope you learned something from the video. I could be going into a lot of details about how morally decayed it is to let these deranged animals live and so on and so forth. But to make it super simple, if you don't believe that rapists and so on and murderers don't have to be killed, you can call your mom, say it to her face, say, Mom, if you got raped and stuff like that, the guy can just go to rehab for 5 years, he'll come out and he'll be just normal again. Say that to your mom, watch how she's gonna slap you. And if you don't say it, then you don't believe in it and you agree with me, but you're too proud to not agree with me. So have a good day, man.